Welcome back. We're talking with Evan Falchuk here on this Independence Day weekend, appropriately enough because he is the gubernatorial nominee of the United Independent Party and will be on your ballot in November. Now, you talked about you put out a detailed plan about economic development and so forth. One economic development piece that may get more attention than it should, but it's getting a lot of attention, and it will throughout this campaign, is casinos. You have said that while you supported the SJC's ruling that the question should go on the ballot, you will vote against repeal, right?
Yep.
Why? And do you really believe that that's a positive aspect of economic growth in the state's future?
We had a period of time where this issue was discussed in the legislature. They passed a law which had a framework to allow cities and towns to vote on this issue. Cities and towns voted on it. Some places didn't want them. Some places did want to have casinos. So we've got to be able to move forward in our democratic process. And so much of what's happened in our country is that government passes a law and then we spend years fighting to try to repeal it. This is what's frozen our federal government, is to try to repeal Obamacare. So I think we have to be able to make decisions and move forward and respect voters' will when it comes to the choices that they make.
Do you support the initiative petition process?
The initiative petition process is part of our democracy, and it's there, and you can see it already has an impact where people are able to make legislation happen because people want to avoid the ballot question.
But it sounds like you don't like it.
I don't think it's the ideal way to make policy. I mean, I feel strongly about it. There's a lot of issues where if the legislature was able to do its job and think these things through, we would get a better outcome than one in which voters show up one day and suddenly the new law is made. So the legislature is the one that's supposed to do these jobs, and we need it to function properly. By the way, John, it's one of the important reasons why I founded this party. 60% of people in the House, in our legislature, are running unopposed in this election, and about a majority of them in the Senate, too. There isn't a level of accountability. There isn't a level of urgency. There isn't a level of need to actually deal with these issues in our legislature. There will when we're able to place all kinds of new United Independent Party candidates on the ballot, which we will do in the 2016 election. And we'll see a completely different view of policy where we can actually proactively think about these problems and take action.
Our time is up. It's ridiculously curtailed here. I want to talk with you more, and we will be, of course, later on in the campaign and in the debates. In the meantime, if people want to find out more about you, about the party, what you stand for, how do they do that?
Best places to go, Falchuk2014.org. Our Facebook pages, Evan Falchuk MA and United Independent Party. I answer questions that people post on those pages, and it's a part of the kind of candidate I am, and look forward to the opportunity to be the kind of governor that does that too.
Good luck.
John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Evan Falchuk, candidate for governor. That's it for us. Now it's back to my colleagues for more WBZ News.